Hi, this is Cadger Man, out for another hike out to another well-known geocache. In this case, it's the third oldest geocache in Colorado called the Paul Barkley Stash. It's about 8/10 of a mile up this trail, and we're going to hike up there today. This old trail here, this old road is called High Drive, and it's out west of Colorado Springs. And we drove down here from Denver today. Beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Great day for a hike and a little exploring. So come along as we go find this really old geocache. We've hiked about 3/4 of the way to our destination, the Paul Barkley Stash. We've also gained an elevation of about 350 feet. So it's a little bit of a hike, not too bad though. This last bit we're going to climb up to my right is going to be a climb of another 350 feet or so, but it's going to be a lot steeper, as you may or may not be able to tell from the video. We came from the other way here, off to my left, and yeah, so we have this last bit. Thought I'd record a little of this before I get out of breath going uphill, and then we'll do a little more recording when we get to the top. Well, we've climbed a good ways up this hill. We still have 480 feet to go. It was a tough climb. Makes me think that we didn't come the best way, but I can tell from footprints and things that other people have come up this rather steep route. Even this log I'm sitting on has some sign of wear from people's feet and stuff. But we'll rest here for a few minutes and we'll head on up the rest of the way. See you again in a few minutes. We made it to the top. This is Mays Peak. The Paul Barkley Stash geocache is less than 50 feet from where I'm standing. We're going to go find it in just a minute. It was quite a climb to get up here. We took a few minutes to catch our breath, and I plan on putting this geocoin in the cache today, and then I'll give my little stamp on the log, and we'll go find it here. We're at 8252 feet, and cache is just over here. Let's go see. Everybody's favorite ammo can. This is the Paul Barkley Stash, GC67, I think it is. Been here since the year 2000. Let's see what you can find inside. Here's the original logbook. Wow. Miscellaneous stuff. There's a bag of goodies. Wow, it's fun to find such an old cache. Been here as long as this one has, 19 years. There's a lot of old strange stuff in here that nobody will probably take, but to each his own. I was hoping for a trackable. I think there's supposed to be one or two in here. Party hats. Hey. So I put my stamp on the log. I'm going to insert this geocoin in with it. This is the new logbook, going right here in this little bag. I'd like to read a little excerpt from the original logbook that talks about who Paul Barkley was. Paul Barkley was a friend of mine in Special Forces. He was killed April 14th, 1994. This cache has always been dedicated to him. Thanks for the something. He was killed in Iraq he was actually shot down by friendly fire in 1994, I think it was. Kind of a tragic story. So on the way down from the Paul Barkley Stash, we decided to take a slightly longer walk to another cache. I won't say which one it is, but it's about 60 feet or so off of the Captain Jack Trail, which is in the area of Mays Peak where the old cache is. And well, we looked all around. There's all sorts of places to hide it, and then all of a sudden we spotted it in a rather obvious spot right over here. So it turns out it's easy to find, although we didn't spot it right away. The trees kind of interfere with the signal on the GPS sometimes, and that was the case today. When we came up here, I saw these big boulders right up here on the hill that I thought would be the likely spot for the cache, but we didn't have to go all the way up there. If you can sweep up there, see what I'm talking about. Yeah, but the cache is right here by this tree, so let's take care of business here. Well, we finished our hike up to the Paul Barkley Stash, GC 67. Of course, we found a much easier way down. Doesn't it figure that way? There's actually a trail that goes all the way up there. It's not a marked trail, nor is it any maps, but it was a reasonable way to get up and down. Just a longer hike that way. It was a nice hike back down. Found some mountain bikers and some off-road motorcycles. There's one more cache to find in this area today. It's called the Amazing Grace Cache, and it's just a few hundred feet up this trail 667, which I think is called the Captain Jack Trail. And we'll go find that one next, and then we'll wrap it up. So we made it to the Amazing Grace Cache. Perfect name for a cache to find on a Sunday. And this is it here. And just a couple 300 feet up the trail. Then you have to climb up this hill. Let's see what's inside. Have a nice logbook. Ooh, what's this guy? It's a pin. Keychain. Somebody's wooden nickel. Some cachers like to leave these in caches as their kind of their calling card. In fact, there's two of them, two different ones. They're kind of fun. There's some other miscellaneous stuff. Looks like an eraser. There's a pen. Another keychain. This cache has been here since 2006. Looks like. Back then, people used to write more in logs than cachers commonly do today. This one has people writing paragraphs about stuff. Something about a screwdriver, something about a Jeep travel bug. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Left a Harley keychain, mini yo-yo. There's somebody in 2007 took a Wanda travel bug. Saw one person in here said they found this cache at night. That must have been an interesting hike up here in the dark. Let's find a blank page and we'll put my stamp on it. Come up. Moving into the future here. This one was last found, looks like October 2nd. So it's October 13th today. Put a stamp in there. And all done. Well, this ends our journey and adventure up to the Paul Barkley Stash, as well as to find a few other geocaches on the way back, including the one just a moment ago. This ends this video. This is episode 5, and we'll head back to the car. It's about a mile hike back to the car now. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and take a look at my other videos. I'll also post a link to some information about Paul Barkley as well, so you can read up about who he was and what happened to him. It was a great memorial for him up on top of the mountain there, and it was really fun and quite the adventure to get to. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.